Here we are, back again on the Back Porch Podcast. It's your boy Alex, in here with the gang, Mello.
Barely the gang. We like gang-esque.
Dang, that's how you feel? We not affiliated no more?
Oh, we missing
Yeah, we
two niggers.
Yeah, we missing
A dark nigger and a light nigger.
Shit. Hey yo, relax. Starting off with the hot fire. But he's turned up for a good reason because we are here with Bri. Some of y'all might know her as Bri the Bull.
You already know.
By far the richest motherfucker we ever had on
Hey,
the pod.
look, I ain't had nothing to say. We just
Y'all see my
starstruck.
face?
Just
Y'all see
oh
her
my God.
place?
Man, look, she got us in a look real crazy space. She said, y'all got to pull up on me. And, for a legend like that, we was more than happy to oblige. It's been long in the tuck.
Yeah.
It's episode 33 of the Back Porch Podcast, the final episode of our summer series. So we had to end it with a bang. Someone we went to Central with, someone we respect. You put in a lot of work.
Oh, y'all gonna make me cry, bro.
Come on, man. You already
Mello
know.
like, man, I ain't listening to none of that. This Bri.
No, it's still, at the end of the day, that's one of your points. It's still Bri at the end of the day.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm excited, man. Like, how we was talking earlier,
Yeah.
just so y'all know, right? This has been a 4-hour process.
Man.
But
We ain't gonna say why.
It was look, it wasn't all my fault. It wasn't all my fault, but I played a giant part in it. But hey, look, shit. Shout out to have real homies on your team, cause
No, for real.
they will save you when you mess up.
But how we was talking earlier, like, it's been 4 hours in the process. I'm just excited to get a chance to chop it up with y'all. Like, our vibe, even in undergrad, was always lit. So being a chance to, like, record the litness, like, that is
Factual.
a thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's
So I'm
really
excited,
crazy
man.
because it's we were talking earlier and I was saying, like, for me, this whole last year, like, being able to connect and reconnect with everybody, like, I went to school with y'all for 5 years and y'all are just now getting to know me and, like, well, I mean, we've kicked it for sure. You've been in all my houses, like, anything, like, we kick it. It's just one of those. We friends, but I might not see you for a year and a half.
It's like
but
associate. Yeah, and that's cool. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's straight.
saying?
There's nothing wrong
It's
with
hard
that.
to get a hold of superstars, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. The famous people is very difficult to get it. Ma'am, you have been all over the country. For
You've been
your
paid
talents.
to be over the country.
Yes,
Right?
for your talents and skills.
We take trips. We got to pay for them. You get other people to pay for your
I
shit.
want to preface, I am 25 years old. This red cup and this wine is legal.
Hey, look, I was gonna say it was water in mine. They ain't gotta know what's in these.
I ain't got no cup. I was going to steal a cricket cup, but I already did that before.
You gotta get your cup up out of there.
And you watch the pod, you already know everything is alleged over here.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. Allegedly. So we gonna get into some things. We gonna break it down, but shoot, for the C Murder's in the building. I can't got it. Big C Murder. Big C Money. And we got Lily right here.
Yeah,
always
she
got to
chillin'.
keep that thing on me. Always got the dogs rolling with me when we on the pound. But it's been a long process. And having this 4-hour thing is like a microcosm of like the whole summer thing is going. It's like it's been a lot of ups. It's been a lot of downs. We have made a lot of stuff happen. But we still here. We persevere all the way through. So let's get to you. Like let's knock that right out the
Alright,
park.
man.
So Central State grad. You worked at Kentucky State.
Yep.
You're getting your master's. You're one of the greatest female hosts that this area has ever seen, and I'm stamping that. Y'all can debate me all you want. It's true.
You're rich.
Hey, we not gonna lose that part. One of the coolest motherfuckers we know.
I try.
Like but tell us, like, who's Bri? Like, who's Bria?
So, I'll give y'all the two sides, right? Bri the Bull is very talkative. She is confident. She is personable. She's funny. And I'm going to emphasize again, she's confident, right? Then you got Bria. Bria is actually very introverted. Like, the people that know me, how we was talking earlier, like, I'm really to myself. Like, I like people knowing what I want them to know. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, especially, like, working as a host and a party promoter, because it can translate as, oh, you always want to be in the limelight, oh, you want everybody to know everything about you, and that's not necessarily true. I just love what I do. Bria likes a lot of weird stuff. Like, I love Elton John. I love Hamilton. I love musicals and documentaries. Like,
That's wild.
a lot. Yeah, like, if you look over there, I got some books on Alexander Hamilton. I got an Elton John vinyl up there. I'm a J. Cole fan. And Bria is, like, not as confident as Bri the Bull. And me and my mom, it's crazy when you start thinking about, like, your alter egos and who you are as a person truly. And I think that's why I'm so grateful for having that piece of, like, Bri the Bull in my everyday life. Like, sometimes I got to pull that out and work. You know, working in higher education, you got to be confident. You got to be personable. But me and my mom were just talking about that, and I told her, you know, transitioning into working at a larger university that I'm at now, it's like, dang, like, I'm not as confident. Like, I don't get a chance to meet everybody how we was talking earlier. Like, I can't meet every single person. She like, you just got to bring out Bri the Bull. You got to be confident. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that confidence is going to bring you into rooms you've never been in. It's brought you here to this point. You got to trust in that, where even if the environment changes, you still that one. Like, I'm not to be played with. I'm really like that. And you really like that.
I'm like that.
You're the only person I know who went from being really, really known as a essay. You was on the basketball team to start. People don't even remember.
Yeah, I was like,
long-hair Bria was hooping. And then transitioning was like, all right, I want to do a bunch of stuff on campus. You was one of them up in everything. And then it just transitioned like, I'm about to tee y'all up. And it made a profession out of it. Not a lot of people can really do it. And not a lot of people can do that in that time frame. Make it transfer to like, oh, I'm going places with this. So tell us a little bit about that moment when you were like, this right now is just, you know, some local stuff, but it can go farther from that. And what was that like, knowing you had that ability?
So what's crazy is, like, I never knew I had that ability until now. So after taking a while, like, back from, after taking a step back from hosting, I really get a chance to, like, look at my resume, and it's like, it's crazy how much I've done. It's crazy where I've been. It's crazy where I've gotten booked. Like we was talking earlier, a lot of stuff got canceled because of COVID, but, like, I was booked in Miami. I was booked in Chicago. I was booked in New York, Maryland. I've hosted I've hosted at TSU, and it was stuff I couldn't drop just because of COVID. But, like, I've hosted at TSU. I've hosted at OU for Halloween and multiple events there.
OU Halloween is
Lit.
goated.
Yeah.
We still got to go.
Look, I got to host there. I hosted at Ohio State. I hosted Central, Wilberforce. Like, just a whole bunch of places, and really getting a chance to sit back and recognize that now. It's like, wow. Like, seeing pictures of me when I was little, like, who would have thought that little insecure girl could have did all this? And that'd be one of the things that I tell my students. Like, I share my story with them all the time, because it's like, seeing Bria from Central, like, and a lot of people didn't know, like, I was the student that I had a semester where I had a 0.0, a 0.05. I almost got kicked out of Central twice. I took a year and a half off. It took me 6 years to graduate. And it's like, seeing all that, then I went through so many different stages. Like, I went through, like, depression and stuff. So seeing me now, it's like, yeah, like, I made it, bro. Like, I'm good, you feel me? But seeing that transition and getting a chance to look back and reflect now, I think that's the most beautiful thing, because you never really get to appreciate it while it's happening because you're just so into it. And I really wish I would have took the time to appreciate it, like, while I was doing it, because now I'm like, oh, I miss it. But, like, I did it, and I lived, like, literally a rock star lifestyle, like, for real.
Facts.
I hope you didn't do a lot of rock star things behind the scenes. I hope you...
He's referring to drugs.
I was wholesome. I still am wholesome, actually. I was wholesome.
Say it again the way you said it again. You was
whole. W-H-O-L-E.
That ain't what you said.
Yes, I did. Why you trying to twist my words, hello? I was wholesome. No, yeah.
You was
I
wholesome.
ain't do no crazy stuff, because it got to a point where, like...
You ain't do no lines?
Huh? What'd you say? What'd he say?
I'm not repeating nothing.
But no, it had got to a point where, like, out of a 7-day period, I was hosting 6 to 7 days a week. And it got and then it got to a point where I was traveling and hosting, still in school, still working a normal job. Like, I never quit. Words, right? I never quit my job while I was hosting. So I was working a job in home health care, hosting, and in school, and still involved in everything on campus.
Where'd you sleep?
Wherever I could lay my head, a couch, a floor, a cot.
I always respected the people who could move. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, doing all of that and still getting your schoolwork done. You could sit me down with 24 hours and tell me to do all this homework. It might not get done. So I always respect everybody who takes on all those burdens, responsibilities, and still graduate. Like, that's crazy.
Man, because
we made it.
It's definitely tough. Like, I respect you just for, like, being honest and saying, like, you know, it took you longer than graduate than most, because like if you go on social media and stuff, you'll see people clown people for shit like that every day, and they have no idea. Like, that person you look up to didn't do it in 4.
And bro, and it's so hard because like you have that feeling of regret and self-doubt. Like, I'm seeing all my homies graduate 2018, 2019, and I'm 2020. Like, dang, like, I'm still not done. But it's like at that point, you got to take ownership for your stuff, right? And I think at that point in 2020, like, when I graduated, you want a chair? Oh, I'm about to say, girl, you ain't got to walk around being weird. But at that point in 2020, it was like I can't even blame anybody for my mistakes except for me. Like, you got to own up to your stuff, right? But my story is even crazier because now I'm into this space where my last 3 semesters, I told myself when I got back in school, I'm going to finish on the dean's list every semester. My last 3 semesters, I finished on the dean's list. My very last semester, I got a 4.0. I carried that 4.0 to my master's program. So I still have a 4.0. And actually this week I found out I got accepted into a National Honor Society. Never had that happen.
That's
so I be
dope.
telling my
That's
students,
tough.
like, right, I be telling my students, like, your journey is your journey. You got to accept it. And then I'm the kid, again, it took me 6 years to graduate undergrad. I'm about to finish my master's in 10 to 13 months. So I graduate October 1st. I start my doctorate program November 1st. Like, hey, look,
That's hard.
Look, and that's why I be telling people, like, when you see where you came from, it's like, at that point, you put that joint in overdrive and you just, pew, you gone, you feel me?
Man, that's tough.
That's crazy.
You can really
hard.
start seeing your life change overnight.
It's hard.
You see why I'm living? Like,
Yeah, hey, look.
Hey, you ain't never lied.
Look, y'all don't even know, man. It was an episode we dropped like 2 months ago with TZ. We was in Columbus. Man, we mentioned Bri name. We acted like we couldn't record with her. She called me so quick the next day, like, hey, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, man, bro.
So fucked up. Because, you know, I'm saying, like, you know, yeah, we kick it, we talk, we, you know, every now and then, but it was like, you know, I try not to be on the bandwagon shit. We starting this shit. I try to do it on your own merit. I try and do things on our own merits, but you recognize, like, when people really rock with you, she ended that quick. Call me, hey, yo, call me at work. Nah. And y'all got to pull it down on me. And here we are. So,
that's tough. Niggas definitely proud of you.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
niggas definitely proud of you.
That's a story I can really get with, because for me, when I got to Central, I had been out of high school for a really long time. Like, that was how first everybody knew me, was this the old nigga that looked young. But I was like 23, 24, living in the ones. And I was supposed to be out of there 2018. Like, it was because I had some credits already. I was trying to be out like in 3 years. Yeah. And that didn't happen. It took 5. But you learn.
Yeah.
Everybody's journey is your journey. The path is open to you as long as you keep pushing forward. And that's the biggest part. In anything you do, keep pushing forward, because you don't know what you're going to accomplish. Like, as you said, you took 6 years. You had some really, really down moments. I know in those time frames you were thinking, I can't do this. But you decided to keep pushing forward. And look, now you about to enter a doctor's program. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, crazy.
That's motivation.
Dr. Spalding, that's
hey,
nuts.
that's about to be so lit, bro. Like, that's about to be lit. But that's why
asking for some money. Oh God.
Oh. But that's why I tell like a lot of my students. That's why I tell a lot of my students my story, because they see me in this position. They see how happy I am, and they see, like, you know, my personality just so bubbly. But it's like, nah, like, it's a story behind this. You know, like, the reason why I am so happy is because I've been at my lowest. like you keep going, like you said. So, yeah, man,
That's tough.
it's motivation, dog.
Cause you got a lot of people that like get kicked out of school and they be like, damn, this is it. Like this is my life is over. And then you get to looking on social media and you just be like, damn, motherfuckers talking shit about people who get kicked out. Motherfuckers talk, like, damn, I've been here for 3 years and I ain't close to graduating. You got motherfuckers talking shit.
Bro,
like, damn, y'all still on campus after 5 years. And that should definitely get discouraging. So it's definitely tough, like, hearing those success stories. Like, it's definitely good for the people that will listen. Like, you hear that story, like, nah, like, fuck them. Fuck all them people who say you ain't. Oh, you too old. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
like all that shit.
It be the too old thing for me. Like,
Dog.
You're never
tough.
too old. I think the only impediment to your progress is if you just quit. If you stop trying, that's it right there. Like I know we all got people we know we grew up with. We got homies that you drifted apart, and if you look back on it, what really happened? Like if you was moving forward and they quit. You know, you don't really got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. I've been telling people the entire time I was at Central, I was like, that first summer when you go home after being in college for a year shatters everything you think you know about your life at home. Because people be at school talking about these curfews crazy. I hate having these RAs up my ass. We can't drink. The party scene weak. All this stuff trash. And then they go home and it's like clockwork every summer. I don't pay attention no more because I don't know nobody that's really in school that young. But that first summer you get like 3. Oh,
You get
feisty.
Yeah.
You get like 3 weeks and then you see the tweets. Take me back to Brush Row. I want to go back to school. I miss my college friends. And then what happens? Same thing that happened to us. About 1 or 2 summers later, then you move down there and be like, yeah, I'm just not going to go home no more. And that's how the Summer Marauders started. Shout out to them.
No cap. But I think the other important thing, like, just in regards to personal motivation, period, it's having, okay, girl. It's having the right people around you, too. If I'm a big believer in if you don't have nobody that's like in your circle with the same goals or ideals as you or anybody that's doing better. Like, again, I was supposed to graduate in 18. All of my friends graduated 18, 19. I'm one of the only ones. I'm like, bro, they all starting their master's programs. They getting careers. They moving, relocating. I'm like, dog, this can't be my life. But in the same sense, it's like I see my homies, like, I got homies right now that live in Philly, getting promotions, on their second career changes. You feel me? Like, my homies Nicole and Nick got their masters. Nick was the one I followed the program he was in. You feel me? Daimir and Nick moved to Philly. You got my homie Sherelle. She working in Detroit. Nicole getting into the higher ed scene. It's like whole time like I'm really looking up to them. Like, hey man, my homie's doing it. Like, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But for some people, they don't have that. They also don't have friends that's gonna be honest with them.
Oh yeah, we can get
That's
that.
that's a conversation.
Yeah, we can get it because
you also don't have friends. If you ain't got no friends that's honest with you and that's telling you like, hey, Nicole is by far like my whole friend group solid. Shout out to Too Will. But like me and Nicole had very conducive conversations. Like especially when I was going on my downhill slope, she was like, bro, like. I know you going through it, but you gotta come on. She really helped me dig myself up out that mug. And now it's like we all got masters, like getting into higher ed, you know what I'm saying? We seeing each other like start these lives at 25, 26 years old. And it's like, dang, like me and my homies doing it. But a lot of people do not have that like group motivation, bro. And that's where people be messing up.
That's because people want them, we were just talking about this shit earlier. Motherfuckers want them yes man around them.
Like, oh, yeah. You can't do that.
Motherfuckers want that feel good. They don't want that. They don't want that real shit. Like, motherfuckers want, oh, what you think about this? Man, it's cool. Instead of telling them, nah, bro, you might want to try again.
Yeah.
People don't want that. No, try again because they don't like that shit. Don't feel good to them. Like so, you want the motherfucker. Most people gonna gravitate to that motherfucker who always saying nice shit because that shit hurt when you got a motherfucker who's saying a lot of wrong shit and you just like, damn, this nigga always on me. Like, what the fuck?
You need that, man.
Yeah, like, bro, it sucked. Because I got friends like this. Like, you good?
My bad, bro. I forgot it was there.
like he's one of the motherfuckers. Him him and Chris, they was the motherfuckers who saw me at my lowest. And my shit was low. Like, nigga, my shit was when motherfuckers hit the ground, nigga, I was still trying to climb up to the ground. Like, it was, and like, they saw me at my, and I had motherfuckers like, oh, no, bro, you tripping. Like, you bugging. Like, you fucking up. I ain't have motherfuckers like, oh, man, you had a rough life, bro, so I understand. Nah, these niggas was, nah, you bugging. you tripping. Like, the fuck you do that for? Like, I've had Ant almost fought me because I was fucking up. That's when I knew he was a real nigga. Like, you that mad at me for some shit I'm doing. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm fucking up. I gotta get my shit right. And without them niggas, I wouldn't be here. I'd have been like, when I got kicked out of school, I'd have definitely was like, man, I'm finna go back to the hood.
Yeah, no.
No, you told us that a bunch of times where it's like that's really what you felt, but we was on you and you just knew like this a different way.
Nigga, I tried to go back to the hood. These niggas wouldn't let me.
No.
These niggas wouldn't let me.
No,
like, bro,
it wasn't an option.
Like, bro, we when we lived together, bro, it was so many times, like, when I got kicked out of school, I was living with these niggas. And they was in school and shit, you know, getting refund checks. Niggas had money, nigga. I'm living up here. I ain't even in school right now. I'm working at Burger King, bro. I ain't even got a car. I'm like, this ain't it.
Yeah. It'd be that moment, like, I'm gone, bro.
Bro, I was sitting in the house with him like, yeah, bro, I know I can go to the crib and make bread. Like, what the fuck am I doing up here? Like, this ain't even it.
But it was a testament to them long 3, 4, 5 a.m. talks to just be like, it's gonna make sense. You just gotta trust it because you know how the other way goes.
Sure. Yeah.
You know how this ends. You know it's too much risk. It's too many ways this can go wrong. This other path is slower, but look at where you at now, both of you.
Yeah, no
Look
cap.
at where y'all at. Like,
we made it. Like,
yeah.
Like, bro, when I tell you, like, and you gotta think, like, bro, it's family that don't want what's best for you. It's like, and not even in a bad way. Like, it's a lot of parents that want what's safest for you. They don't want what's best for you. Like, if you come to most people with parents, if you go to them with an idea and that shit sounds like a reach, they be like, you sure you don't want to just get a degree and just get that job that's gonna solidify that degree?
crazy. That's how my mom was with hosting. Bro. She was like, we not finna do this. I'm like, but I like you. Now it has transitioned into, you know, obviously I done made money from it, got accolades and stuff. But I agree, parents always want what's safest.
Bro, I just had a job where I was making more money than I've ever made. Like, ever. I was like happy. I was like, oh shit, nigga, I finally ain't broke no more. Like, nigga, when the bills paid, I'd be like, here, take it, nigga, whatever.
Right.
Fuck it. And like, I went to my parents and told them, like, yeah, I'm thinking about quitting. Like, why? I'm like, I want to do my own shit.
Yeah.
I want to start my own shit. And they was like,
I don't know, baby.
I don't know about that. And I was like, you know,
What
this
you mean?
this is something I got faith in. Like, I'm motivated. Like, I'm trying to do this shit now. And like, these niggas were like,
Do it.
fuck that job. Like,
big fuck that job.
you got a plan? Let me hear the plan. I'm fucking with that. Fuck that job. And now we 4 months from that
4 months
job
later, and you doing
and
better
not even
than I've ever seen you doing. Like,
and like, it took 4 months for me to be like, okay, I quit a job where I was making more money than I ever had. Now I'm making more money than I ever would have at that job.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'd have never did that if I listened to people.
your team's got to be strong.
Because I definitely, who don't have their doubts when you going into some shit. And like, I know when you were doing that shit, you had your doubts like, ain't nobody gonna really fuck with me, or
Absolutely. I'm like, man, who am I? Like, for people to really come out to my
But that's the
events.
crazy part about it is because if you step out of body of it, even at that time before you was hosting, nigga, it was Bria. We knew, like, that made sense. We was like, all right, we fuck with Bria.
Right.
Bria hosting, we in that bitch.
We in there, yeah.
Yeah. And it was just a simple exchange of that. There's party. Can y'all host like a party of odd bodies? I've never been to odd bodies.
It's coming soon.
I have never been allowed
we working
into.
on some stuff.
Okay,
It's coming soon.
because
DJ's 8. Like,
yeah, but that's insane to know where it's like you had them doubts, and literally I remember that time when that started, and I was like, it made complete sense. I was like, oh, Bria hosting, yeah, them parties gonna be packed, like everybody fuck with her.
But it's all
still,
about having that confidence in yourself too.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't got that, and I call it be the bull. Like, if you ain't got that bull in you, like that little piece of confidence, it's like you always gonna have that self doubt. But until you kick that thing in the gear,
charge right through it.
You'll be absolutely.
Because you gonna have doubts. Like doubts is that shit part
Human
of the
nature.
game. Yeah, you're going to have it. You gotta be able to look at that shit like, nah, this is just a feeling. This ain't nothing but a feeling right now. Like I can do this shit. And that doubt really don't go. Even after you have success, the doubt don't really go away. It just moved to other shit.
Yeah.
Because you like once you are successful at something, you should never be stagnant. You always gonna want to move up. And when you move up, the doubt just gonna move to another place. It's just gonna move higher. You just be like, oh shit, I shouldn't go that high.
Yep. I'm going through like this little spiritual religious journey. I don't know what people call it right now. Background story on me. I am an openly gay woman. But like growing up in a household where there were heavy Christian beliefs, it was like, nah, like you gonna go to hell. So it pushed me away from the church, right? So one of the things that me and my pastor have been talking about lately is having belief during your disbelief. It's always human nature to have self-doubt. But if you, and y'all might not concur, like y'all might not be religious, but like having that belief in God, like wherever you're going to take me, like just trusting in him, I have seen that come to fruition, bro. Like, look where I am living. It'll be times where like I go out on a patio and I just be like, God, it's me again.
That is an inspirational skyline. I will give you that.
Look, and it's like thinking about where I was literally when I was at Central at my lowest. Like I would have never thought I was gonna live in something like this, making as much money as I'm making, doing something that I love, doing multiple things that I love, like hosting, party promoting, and I'm working at a university. Like, man, come on. Like I never would have thought that. But it's always having that, at least for me now, like I'm kind of getting out of that, having that confidence in yourself, but it's also having like that belief in God for real. That's how it is for me now. Like back in the day, I was like, man, I put this shoulder up, and I put this shoulder up, and I drop them because I don't care. Like that was me.
That's dope. But
That's definitely how.
You just gotta have the audacity to not quit.
That's what.
That you just having it's combination of all things we said. You gotta have a team that's going.
No, I was laughing.
Oh.
You gotta have a team behind you that's gonna hold you up when you can't believe in yourself. You gotta have God behind you to where the shit that you can't, nobody can make sense of in the world. You just leave it up to God, whatever you believe in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then just
Go from there.
having individuals on that team to be like, we're going to support you,
Do
but
whatever.
that support doesn't always necessarily have to be positive. Like y'all were going back to saying where it's like, yeah, no, you might have to go back and try again. That's support in that I'm not telling you to stop.
Go back.
This ain't it. This might not. We not feeling this. I don't. And this is just a thing about respecting your peers. It's like I'm telling you this because I feel like you respect my opinion. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff I'm involved in where I don't say my opinion because I was like, y'all don't really respect my opinion. So cool. But you having that, whereas then it's like I'm gonna give you this to make you be the best version of yourself. I could be wrong, and this could be it. But I'm telling you, at least change that, twist that up, give it a little different shine, change the colors, and then come back and see how it go.
Yeah.
And you can still go back with the original idea if that worked for you. But there's
Exploring
nothing.
all them options.
Having the people behind you that's willing to either challenge you or push you going forward.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't believe in people be like, oh, I'm not competing with my friends. Why are you not competing with your friends? Why would you not do that? That competition is going to push you forward. He doesn't do all the shit he does if he's not competing with us.
I think
Now,
it's
it's not-
a
we
difference.
not-
There's
yeah.
a difference in healthy competition.
Yeah,
and I
most
think that's what
definitely.
people don't understand.
They do
No, I
jealous
don't even think it's
competition.
no. It's not even the jealous. It's the people can't compete without bringing other people down. We can compete all the time, but I'm never gonna admonish or try and disregard or disrespect any of his achievements.
Yeah, 'cause
If this nigga's doing better than me right now, but I guarantee you, the whole time when he thought I was doing better than him, I was pushing him. You got it. You that nigga. Keep going.
Yeah.
hey, I'm doing great right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing great right now. Hey.
So you just that's all it is. It's just it's a combination of things that keep us going out, and that's where, like when you were saying, like about being religious. I don't think I'm particularly religious because I think that's more of a earthly just rules and everything. But I'm spiritual. I do believe in God, and the only thing that I believe in is like, look, I'm put here. I'm blessed. I'm with a group of people that fucking care about me, care about my well-being, want to see me do great. And yeah, Mello's a big fucking hater, but I say this all the time. Who needs enemies when you have friends like Mello?
Best of both worlds.
Hey, you gotta challenge him.
But again, even as much of a friend of me as he is, he still pushed me to be the best version of myself that I can. Yeah. Part of the person I can claim to be this day is from hanging out with this nigga. It was points where I saw him 97% of the time. My eyes were open and shit. So you just gotta have those people in your corner and just keep pushing forward, and that's really all I got on that. It's
so you guys, I lost a lot of friends for telling niggas what it was. Like, I've lost friends for telling niggas what it was, because I ain't finna hold my tongue, bro. I'm not finna be around somebody I can't be honest with. Like, that shit trash. Like, nah. You don't want me to be honest with you because you want me to coddle you. I ain't finna coddle no grown man. I ain't finna coddle no grown woman. I ain't finna coddle nobody but my kids. Like,
because how is that conducive? How does that help?
Like, keep it a whole buck with you, bro. Like I told you, these niggas seen me at my lowest. And the reason I'm real open about, I'm doing good, because, bitch, I'm doing good. Yeah. Like, especially if you know where I came from, you'll know why I act the way I act. Like, nigga, when I got to Central, motherfuckers was pulling up in cars and shit. Like, I had a tote that was no bigger than that chair, like this high, and it held everything I owned, like everything. And a big part of that was a comforter, nigga, because comforter's big as hell. Exactly. Them lengthy. I had like 3 pairs of pants, no shorts, like 5 pairs of shoes, and like 5 pairs and 5 shirts. That was all I owned. Hell yeah, I came in this motherfucker upset. I was mad as hell when I seen,
mad.
Bro, who was my Day was my roommate. Day that was the essay. And Day had the fucking closet. Like, this nigga, he had at least 70 pairs of pants.
So that was different to see. Like,
yeah, like, I'm sitting here like, his parents came, like, my parents didn't even drop me off, nigga. His parents up here hugging, kissing him. They got a 50-inch TV. I'm sitting there, fuck this nigga. I'm immediately like, you bitch. Like, cause I immediately got the hate, because I was like, I want this. Like, fuck this. But that was motivation. Like, when I lost that motivation, I'm lucky enough that I had friends that was like, bro, you want to be down here the rest of your life? Well, no, I don't.
Now that you say it, I do not.
I do not want to be down here the rest of my life. I'm going to change this shit up. And now I got a business with one of the nigga I met first day at Central. I met at the first day at Central. Now we have a successful business. This shit pays our bills.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's low key lit.
High key. I would say don't downplay it. Like,
bro, it's lit as fucking. It's like, I wouldn't have had that shit if I didn't have friends who believed in.
But I think it's also very important for like younger students to just like hear stories like that, because like y'all said, like they always got this mindset or this idea. Okay, I gotta get in, get out 3-4 years. I gotta get all these scholarships, and I gotta be like Dean's List. Like, life don't work like that. For some people it does, but they still go through their hardships too. You feel me? But at the same time,
people put a timetable on college when they're first coming in, I believe, because they are just worried about the paper that you're supposed to get. And they believe that they'll be job ready at the end of that journey. And that's not even the majority of that journey. That majority of journey in college is learning what life is about.
I agree.
Life has a lot of ups and downs. It teaches you, can I stick to something, and whether it's 6, 5, 4, 3 years, can I finish what I started out that I told myself I was going to do? I think that's super big when you trying to do shit like start up a business, go into higher education, and delay the quick satisfaction of, oh, I got my bachelor's, or, oh, I got my associates, I'm going to just go work this job. Because I think a lot of the things that our group, our big extended group, say associates and friends, we're constantly pursuing higher levels where we're like, okay, yes, I achieved this. We're not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you about to finish your master's in October. That doctor's program starts right after. We about to get right back to it.
Oh yeah, I ain't playing.
But they got the business. They not satisfied just because it pay their bills. He trying to do more than that. We got the podcast going. I got other stuff I'm going. I'm doing IT, all types of shit. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
And you will never be done. And it's not about working your whole life. It's about advancing and learning and just finding more out of life. You're not done till you leave. Mm-hmm. And if we're not done till we leave, then shit, we're going to wake up in every day and get it. And some days are not going to be as productive as others, but as long as you got up to get it, then shit, you can bounce back the next one.
Yeah.
So that's why like college is it's super important. Like the drinking and the failures and the sneaking people in the dorms through the window and playing basketball in Walker at 1 a.m. because the doors is unlocked. All that shit
I was
is
going to say
important.
allegedly, but no, we snuck.
No, we did that. We did that. They left the doors unlocked. We did that shit.
It wasn't allegedly.
We over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did
I
it.
hear this, right?
We had visitation.
Look, hey, that's one thing they done got.
It was the niggas hopping in ones that was the issue.
Yeah, man.
Hopping through the windows.
I was about to say, it's so amazing how we started with a question and we got here. That question happened like 8 minutes ago.
Bro, that shit used to be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Like you'll walk out on campus like late night and you'll just see a nigga hopping in the window like, bruh.
Like, you don't see nothing. You don't
Hey, look,
see
that quick time.
Yup, you don't see.
Bruh.
Don't let it be a homecoming or a party weekend. The Q house
bad.
jumping and everything. Straight. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, I'm about to go back to my room. I'm gonna leave my window open. Just hop through that.
Like that's when you put the hat like this to the side.
Bruh,
This showed up.
I'd never forget our homie called us. He was like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to get this girl in, but she can't reach the window because she's small."
I had to pull her up.
Bro, we
Shorty
outside
had skirts all on the
lifting her up.
kneecaps.
Bro, we outside lifting her up and shit, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm like, bro, if somebody walked past, like, and you know it was Anderson and Green, so it had the long walk of shame, bro. So we just, all motherfuckers looking to the side, we just, mind your fucking business.
Hey, but again, all of that teaches you everything you know
Life
about
lessons,
handling life after that shit. Life was crazy. What's one of the things you like miss about the college life? Obviously, you can't do it no more. There's no replication for that in the adult life. I'm sorry, people. That's just the way it is. But what's the one thing you do miss?
At least for me, right now, it's just like being around my peoples. Like my close peoples, like too well. Like we were always together. Even during quarantine, like we all lived in close proximity, so we got together, got B&Bs, and we kicked it. But now everybody kind of like spaced out. It's like, dang, like we really adults.
That's
Like-
a scary part we're about to run into. And I can feel it. Where it's like,
Oh, I'm there. I know I'm there.
yeah, no, we
I done hit the wall, bro. Like
we not there yet, but we've already had the conversations with people talking about moving different places, and it's like that's about to get real. So that's how do you like deal with that? Like that's
It's very hard for me because I had this sense of family with my friends, right? So again, like kind of added to my story, I had a period of time where I wasn't communicating with my family, just because I was gay. And at that time, I was always with my friends. Whenever I went through anything, same way how you said, like, they seen you at your lowest, my friends see me at my lowest. Like, my lowest. So being with them was always, like, safe. Like, I'm safe. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Glory be to God, I'm like that with my family now, so it's a little easier kind of being back in Cincinnati and stuff. But it's just like, dang, I miss my homies. So it's more so always kind of trying to communicate when we can. Like, I know it's hard being older and having a job, and, like, I got a dog, and that's like a baby. Then it's like I'm still doing hosting and party promoting, and I got family. Like, people got relationships, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just got to kind of find the time, but it's always good. I keep a lot of videos in my phone, so I always, like, reminisce and, like, go back and watch stuff, but
you don't realize, like, how good we had it to be able to, like, hey, like, Y'all just
Y'all
trying to
want some
like,
calf?
yeah, or like,
No
or
cap.
y'all trying to just kick it and watch movies, like being able to just do that on a drop of a dime for like 4 or 5 hours straight, because people probably doing their homework on the laptop while you in there drinking allegedly and just having fun and shit. Like doing it on a drop of a hat, them days are pretty much over.
Done. Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
And the only way to get it back is to get so much bread that we can go on vacations and do that shit. But that itself is so yeah, I gotta agree. That's the one thing I do miss a little bit.
For me, it was the atmosphere, bro. The atmosphere at Central was so lit. Like the back end, like it got once they started tripping, like administration started tripping and changing shit up, like the Robeson events and all that shit. But like for the vast majority of the time I was there, bro, it was just the atmosphere. Like, bro, you knew if I walk outside, I'm gonna have a good time.
Man,
I don't know what's gonna happen,
But I'm gonna kick it.
but have a good time. Like,
I'ma kick it.
I'm gonna have fun. And for me, like, bro, that shit was dope because it was like coming from where I'm from, like, bro, when I was in Cleveland, I never wore headphones, bro. I never wore like all my jewelry, like had cash on me, none of that shit, bro. I made sure I was solid at every
gone,
trip, bro.
yeah.
I'm never lacking. Y'all ain't never gonna catch me slipping, I promise. And at Central, like once I like it took like a year, but once I knocked off that paranoia, I was like, damn, I can low key relax up here.
Yeah.
I can't relax in the city for real. Like, not even in my own hood. And I love my niggas. Last time I went there, I almost got arrested. But like up here, like well, I got arrested up here too. But that ain't the point. Like,
Do we need to unpack that? Like,
nah, we good on that.
it was petty.
Yeah, it
petty.
was some of that shit. Alex actually picked me up from the
station.
yeah, I guess friends. What are friends for? Like
Friends.
Yeah,
How many of us have them?
hey, you hear me, bro? Because I was salty.
There's nothing other to be salty, man. Oh man.
Yo, the only thing I say about that shit, bro, it was so funny because like I had this like when I spent the night in there, bro, they put me like in a bunk like under the TV. So like when I woke up, everybody was around my bed.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I woke up, I was like, this ain't even that type of party. And like it was like one little dude, like we in Xenia, so it was like one little strung out white dude that was the closest. I'm like, I'm finna break his fucking jaw. Like, and then I had to realize, like, oh, they watching TV and shit, bro, because I'm on go. Like, I'm looking at who's who, like, okay. How many of these
ready
niggas
to
can
fight
I...
everybody in there?
Yeah, bro, because I was like, I'd be damned if I die in Xenia.
Yeah, nah, that's just not gonna be my
out.
final spot. It's
Let's
not
talk
gonna
about it.
Xenia ain't finna be my final spot, bro, I promise you. Y'all gonna have to drag me to another state. This ain't gonna be it, though.
That's 5 minutes.
Bruh.
I at least got to get to like Fairborn or Dayton or something. I can't go out in Xenia.
Right.
Cannot.
And that what made that night so funny, and it's funny now, obviously,
Right.
not then, bro, because me and Alex was kicking it at the house with some females, and I had went to the store and never came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like your pop's going to get some milk and don't ever come back.
No,
Good.
bro, like never came back. Like they next time hearing from me, like it's from a jail cell. So I'm like,
Oh, absolutely not.
so I'm sitting here like, I just missed out on some ass.
He did. He for sure did. For sure did. He was sick about that one.
And I'm in a jail cell. Like this is the worst night ever.
At least when they got me, I was on the way to campus to just kick it. Like I ain't had nothing on the floor.
Yeah,
I know you was.
salty.
Bro, they pulled me over for because I didn't pay a ticket.
Oh yeah, they be on that out there.
They gave me a fucking
Xenia
warrant for a
ain't gonna
ticket.
play
I'm
no
like,
games
bruh,
with that shit.
Come
Yeah,
on,
no,
bro.
they be on that out there.
Then you see somebody smoking crack. It is what it is. Parking ticket. Niggas ready.
Parking
like,
ticket.
You didn't pay this ticket. Or you was doing 5 over in a 30? Come on, bro.
Parking ticket.
Bro, like Xenia the smallest town I ever seen with that big of a police force. Like you got 30 cops on the street for no reason. They
You ever
ain't
been to
doing
Frankfurt?
nothing. Nah.
Yeah,
Is that
Frankfurt, because Frankfurt is the capital of Kentucky.
yeah, nah.
But see, that makes sense.
Definitely ain't going there.
Xenia's not the capital.
Okay, solid point.
I knew I should have went home when like we first moved to Xenia and I saw that big ass sign in the middle of the city, that Trump sign. I was like, damn, this ain't gonna be good.
That
time
was
to
a
go.
indicator of a lot of things that happened after.
I was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
The speed traps, all that stuff.
We are definitely niggers here. Like we are.
Yeah, no, look, hey, they might not yell it, but they definitely saying it with the windows rolled up.
Bro, when we worked at
Tits
Burger King, I remember like this family walked in, they all had on Confederate flags. I was like, I'm going to the back. Like, can you take their order? Nah.
Absolutely not. I cannot do that.
I need this job right now. Nah.
I had a dude that come to my job last week. He had a Trump hat on. He was being funny in there. I was just like, I understood he was being funny. He was obviously making jokes, but I still was like, I'm glad you're not one of my actual customers. He was one of the tow truck drivers, so he's just, moving around getting water. But he was like, I was saying like, I'm glad I ain't gonna help this motherfucker because I was gonna be bad. Look, it was not gonna be a speedy process. I was gonna make him wait.
Bro, if I check my phone, I think I still got a video of like a white dude walking up on Ant and Tyree. Ant and Tyree, mind you.
Okay, that wasn't smart.
That's
with a Confederate flag. Like, let me tell y'all why this ain't racist. I'm like, bro, this nigga finna die.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that was the...
Those are two of the most unhinged niggas I ever met.
He the luckiest white dude I ever met. Cause like we were in the parking lot and the police pulled in right after us.
Nah, you good. See, murder.
Like, it was a rap for mans. It would have been a rap for mans if the police ain't pull up. I'm like, damn, this is it. And I can't be a bitch. I kind of gotta hit him too. Like,
you at least gotta hit him.
Yeah, like,
Mello, like I'm not about to look like the rational one. We all crazy. You know what's crazy? I just thought about. I hang with like 7 or 8 of the craziest people Central has seen in a long time.
I'm fairly rational. Fairly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big alleged. Y'all.
Yeah, y'all whole crew.
All I gotta remember is that day Tyree punched the football team and got jumped. That was the longest afternoon. I had to talk 9 niggas down from shooting up a school.
Hey, listen, let's talk.
Allegedly.
No, y'all didn't do it, so it's not alleged. We had to talk that down.
We allegedly thought about it.
Sure, allegedly.
Gosh,
that was a long afternoon.
We weren't gonna shut up that school, but we were bro. That was such the dumbest time. Like, cause you got the dudes who like really bout this. Like, you know what? Nah, you just jumped my man's. It's a wrap for y'all. And then you had the dudes that was like all talking. I'm just like, bruh, you really don't want to fight. Why are you coming? You just want to talk real loud, bruh. We not going to talk. I want you, yeah, bro. Like, we had one dude with us, and I ain't gonna say his name, but like he was like, oh no, y'all ain't gonna fuck up my man. I'm like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up, it's like 30 of these niggas.
He wasn't gonna bust a grape,
bro. He wasn't finna do shit.
Who was? I'm being mad.
He was gonna get them beat up.
We'll talk once the camera's off.
Yeah, we'll talk afterwards. I was gonna say the name, huh?
I was about to say, yeah, just know we
I don't want to make more work for you. Nah, because if I keep going, it was
come on, dog. What's the timestamp on that, bro?
I got it. She told me to do it.
47 minutes.
She told me to do it.
I'm dead.
Bro, but it was so goofy because like we pulled up in the car and like they at the bottom. They had Anderson and Green at the bottom.
That sound like him. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, they had Anderson and Green at the bottom. So we called Ryan.
I need to wine for this.
That is another, bro.
Ryan don't care.
Fair enough. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we ain't do shit.
We could bleep the name out.
Yeah, we caught our homies. We like, hey, they down here. Pull up. So we at the top. We at the top of the hill waiting. Wise man's outside the car talking about, yeah, they down there. We finna slide on them right now. I'm telling you, I'm finna knock niggas out, bro. I'm sitting here in the car like, and pull off, and pull off. So like, soon as he talking, bro, all you hear is one dude like, hey, they up there plotting on us. I'm like, and pull off.
Get out of here.
Bro, it's 3 of us, and if you count dumbass, it's 2.5. Like, bro, it's
2.25.
Yeah, bro.
The half was respect as they friend.
Bro, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It is 30 niggas down there, bro. I can fight. I can really, really fight. I am not dumb enough to think that 3 of us gonna take on 10 niggas apiece.
Bro.
It ain't happening.
I don't care what kind of pause you got. That's not happening.
This ain't a movie. They ain't finna jump in one by one. That whoop their ass. No, it's not a movie. We're gonna get our ass whooped.
No, this is
But
this
he
is
thought
about
y'all
to
was the Avengers.
Bruh.
it's about to look like First 48.
Like, Doctor Strange in that. Well, he thought he was finna get pissed.
He must thought he was Bruce Lee or something. He was just finna go down there and fuck shit up. I should have let him like, go
ahead.
don't knock two niggas out. We'll come help.
We'll follow
you
up. We'll
start.
follow up.
Right.
Cause I'm like,
Pull
bro.
off.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, bro, pull off. We finna get fucked up. Pull off. We ain't finna avenge nobody today. Like it's a wrap. Like
And then in our house, I
Daggone
just got
equalizer.
the most hyped, most angriest, crazy mother. Oh, bro, that was.
and you know Ryan crazy. You know Ryan call us like, man, y'all ain't do shit. That's how I know y'all ain't real. I'm like,
Yeah, he don't care. He coming up.
he like,
with
don't worry,
army
I get off work in an hour. It's a wrap.
Like, oh, okay.
And that's what calmed y'all down because we was like, wait a minute.
I was like,
Let's think.
I was like, damn, let me rephrase this. Cause I want to beat some niggas' ass. I don't want nobody to die.
We want people to keep their lives.
Yeah, like we fight another day. Like we cool with that.
Gotta live.
You got certain homies when they get active, you like, okay, wait a minute, hold up. Do we actually want to pursue this line of like logic, like decision making? We really want to open up this can of worms, and somehow we have like 3 or 4 of them.
Bro,
whole
Ryan
friends,
is still
that's
by
crazy.
far the craziest dude ever, bro. I remember I called Ryan to go, cause we found out this dude beat up this girl. So we was like, oh no, you put your hands on a woman,
It's bad.
it's a wrap for you, bro. And I know where you stay. You stay in the honors. We on our way, brother. I want you to know that. Yeah, we on our way. So Ant called me because he ain't at campus. He like, bro, just take Ryan with you, bro. Don't do nothing crazy. Just take Ryan with you.
What was his thinking? I want to ask him
I
about
don't
that
know
later.
because at the time I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take Ryan with me. All right, bet. So I take Ryan with
and
me.
you agreed?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all wasn't the brightest motherfuckers.
So I knew
End of mission right there.
I knew Ryan was crazy, but I'm like, I just need somebody to have backup just in case dude got some other dudes there. So it is what it is. So we get to the dorm room and we like, oh, hey, bro, we know you in there. Open up the door. You like beating on women, huh? Open up the motherfucking door. Open up the door. And I was knocking real polite, like, I know you in there, bro. I know you in there. Open up the door. And he's screaming out the back like, man, I ain't put my hands on her, bro. Y'all don't know what happened. You're right. So come talk to us. Open up the door and talk to us. Plead your case.
that was not a good idea. He did not proceed.
Bro, so while I'm sitting here talking to him through the door, why is Ryan behind me getting upset? This is my mission. Like, bro, Ryan behind me like, you know what? No. If he don't open this door, I'm going to knock it down. How did I become the nigga who got to calm somebody down now? Like, how did
I'm supposed to be the mad one.
Yeah, how did the roles reverse? Like, he like, no, I'm like, bro, we are in the honors. That shit work at
They
Anderson
care
Green,
about.
not
I was
here.
gonna say they care about this building. You
Yeah,
can't
bro.
do
Right,
that.
you can't do that in here.
I'm like, bro, we shouldn't do that. He like, nah, move out the way. I'm finna knock it down. He taking steps back. I'm like, poof. Oh, bro, we gotta go. So I grab Ryan. I'm like, bro, we gotta go. We gotta go. This nigga trying to fight me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It is a woman beater over that door. We gonna catch him. Bro. But we probably
gotta
should
go to the cab.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Bro, I kid you not, bro. When we leave, like 5 minutes later, dude texts me like, bro, and this is the weakest shit I ever heard from a nigga. And this is how you knew. This is how I knew. Like, yeah, you put your hands on her. He's like, bro, I swear I ain't do that. But if you feel like you gotta beat my ass, go ahead do it, bro. But I ain't do that.
oh yeah, he did it.
Yeah, he did this shit for
he
sure.
did.
He
I'm
did
like,
that shit for
I'm
sure.
like, yeah,
You did it.
I'm gonna catch man's lacking,
He did that for sure.
He ducked off. Hey, he disappeared real
bro.
good.
I don't know how he did it, but I ain't see man. So the rest of
Semester.
I ain't see him at all, bro. The next time
transfer.
the next time
No,
I
he
seen
didn't.
him was next semester, and he was with the shorty that he beat. Like I was like, yeah, this is wild. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
And this is how you know Mello is a really upstanding dude because that wasn't none of his chicks. That wasn't none of his old work. Damn.
I'm about to start throwing that in everywhere now. Allegedly.
Hey, look. Some should be alleged.
You ain't wrong.
Some stuff be alleged. Oh, weak.
But no, that wasn't one of his chicks. It wasn't a shorty. Like it was literally just like the strength. He didn't even like the shorty, but it was just like,
Yeah, shit,
nah,
man.
you ain't
Just
about
ain't
to
gonna
do
do
that.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
right.
not about to put your hands on a chick.
a-
He a real one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, for sure. bro. And the crazy thing was, my issue was like, it was like, first of all, I'm a big advocate of like, don't put your hands on women.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, granted, there's always caveats to that. Like, I've seen women knock niggas out. Don't get knocked out by a woman either. Like, don't.
I don't advocate. Don't
Look,
get knocked out. Period. So if you feel like you got to get knocked out, you just
You
gotta.
might as well.
As a man, defend yourself, but
sure.
you don't have to go too far.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I've seen dudes hit woman hit a dude and he just haul off and like, no, you went too far. Like, bro, you're obviously winning this
Whoop
fight.
that
yeah.
trick, like-
Yeah, bro, like chill. And that was the story I got. Like, he just hauled off and just got to beating shorty. Like, he ain't hit her. Like, he was beating her. And I'm like, damn, you finna get the same treatment.
Yeah.
Like
Then he got ghost.
like my shoe finna taste your face for sure. Like, it's,
Then he got gone on you.
bro, I ain't never seen nobody disappear on campus. I be trying to disappear from people on campus, and you still wind up,
That's hard.
bro. You know, as soon as you don't want to see nobody, they walking in the calf.
No, for real.
But again, if I got Ryan threatening to kick down my door, I'm gonna go ghost. I'm Danny Phantom
Bro,
now.
I confess. I did it. Like, at that point, absolutely not.
Bro, I stayed, bro. We had a stakeout outside the honors before trying to catch this man, bro. It still ain't see him, bro. I'm like,
Law and Order SVU.
bro, I was like, how is this possible? He don't know my car. I ain't have a car. What's that car? Like, ain't no way he noticed us. Like, where is he at?
My man's had a stethoscope.
Bro, I was like,
Right
bro,
there.
he got to be getting through the back or something. Like, what the fuck is
Decided.
going on?
Going through the woods just to get to the tools.
Bro, this one I knew Ryan was fucked
That's
up.
a nasty.
That's-
That's a nasty path to take.
That's
This how you know.
bad.
This how you know Ryan fucked up, because Ryan definitely hit his roommate. He's like, bro, he's like, oh God, I'll give you $100. Let me know when that nigga in the room. I'm like, bro, Ryan. I was like, that's a good idea, but bro, Ryan, what the fuck?
He was not letting up.
Bro, I was like, this one's mine. Like, I'm supposed to be beating him up.
Like,
Yeah, like, bro, this is my turn. I'm supposed to whip his ass.
my turn.
And Ryan took the shit. I was like, goddamn. I'm almost convinced Ryan beat his ass without telling me. Like, I'm like,
He just never informed
yeah,
me.
like,
He caught your lick back.
yeah, bro. I'm like,
He gonna hit you one day in a few years. Hey, by the way, bro, that one situation, I handled that. Didn't know if I told you.
yeah, I'd be mad as fuck. Like,
You would probably deserve it. All the times you did shit to Ant and then told him years later you did it.
I'm a terrible friend to Ant. Like, that's my homie. I'm a terrible friend to that nigga. Like, I suck.
We didn't tell hella stories, but yeah, you.
I
You
suck.
honest.
Hey.
Allegedly.
Are you getting him a Christmas gift or something? Like, you probably need to.
Oh,
card.
yeah, I'm getting him a Christmas gift, and that bitch sucked too. I'm definitely, like, I definitely bought his wife a picture, like a shirt with a picture of this nigga baby picture that he hate with it on there, like, big as fuck. Like,
And she probably wear it all the time. I
bro,
know she do.
I hope she do. Because I know it pisses him off.
I'm
I
about to say
know
she
it
walking
do.
around the house. He probably burned it.
Like, when he first see that shirt, I know he was probably, I'm gonna kill that nigga.
Bro, that picture I drop into the group chat like every like year and a half or so of you.
That's the picture.
That's not a baby picture. That's him like at 13 with no facial hair.
Bro, he like 200. He like 280 pounds now, nigga. That's a baby picture now.
Oh yeah, that was probably with him at like 200.
Right?
Oh no, but wait, is it just the picture or the one that's under the screenshot with the tweet? With the text under it.
But that's nuts.
That text is crazy. Oh
It's
my
definitely
god.
a picture of Ant, like, and this nigga smiling, and it's like when you know you eat ass. I should definitely screenshot that and make that the whole
got
picture.
It. Oh, bro.
Cause that's nuts. And
that picture is
damn, that's a good
crazy.
idea. Christmas gift
ass.
on 10. Yes, sir.
Hey, he gonna be like, bro, we can't be cool no more. I can't
He for sure go try.
can't kick it with your skate with your
He gonna
nut.
have you murdered one day.
He for sure go try. That nigga's the most paybacking nigga I've met. Like, if you do something like
Bro.
that, you gotta watch out for Ant.
He's-
You for sure gotta.
Mello is the type of dude, he'll fight you every day for the fun of it. Ant want to beat you so bad the first time that you
ain't gonna
never
try it
attempt it again.
again,
Like,
yeah.
he treats everything that way. He want you to never even have that thought again. That's why I don't play fight with either
With
one of them.
nobody.
I lived with them for like 2.5 years. I didn't play fight one time. I told them immediately, like, look, and it wasn't because they was bigger than me. I'm not scared of people bigger than me. They're out their fucking minds. I told them, what I tell you all the time, I would beat y'all with a 2x4. I had to come with some crazy shit back.
Bro,
I was like,
we done fucked each other up. I remember Ant cut Tyree out with a penny.
With a penny?
With a penny. He threw it so hard at him, the penny cut his eye. I was like, yeah, this is wild.
I remember that.
You gotta let me
It was just, we
pose
was just
next
throwing. They
time.
was just throwing pennies. Who does that?
I definitely punched a hole in Ant's
Penny
lip
wars.
once. We've done some fucked up shit to each other, bro.
It sounds like it.
Hey, that's what are friends
What
for?
are friends for, right?
As I
Exactly.
say, college.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all
No,
it
for
is.
real.
And look, and now niggas getting money together.
No cap. That's love.
You see what I'm saying?
That's love. That's
You gotta.
family.
If you ain't beat your friends up once, then y'all aren't really friends.
I guess we ain't friends then.
Nah,
gonna say I never
it's
fought
coming,
with
bro.
my- I never
I'm gonna
fought
catch
with
you
my
slipping.
friend.
I'm gonna
You
catch you slipping.
not. No, you
He
not.
gonna hit you with Boo Boo.
Hey, look.
Wait till your 30th birthday, brother.
30th, look. No,
At
if,
that
you, if you
point,
even thinking
yeah.
about fighting on my 30th, we didn't do it right. We better be somewhere where you better be surrounded by so much.
We could
Happiness
be
and
we could be
energy.
surrounded by happiness, energy, women, coconuts, nigga, in the best area ever. I'ma still be like,
He
damn, I
gonna
should
slide on
sneak
you.
this nigga. Like at your happiest, I should.
At my happiest moment, he was like, "I'm gonna take
He
him
gonna
down a
knock you
couple
down.
pegs. I'm gonna sleep this nigga."
Cause think about it,
Again,
bro.
what are friends for?
Exactly. Think about it. Guess what you're gonna do? Sorry. You're gonna wake up at your happiest.
Cause that was your lowest. Amen.
Because I'm gonna hit him over the back of the head
See
with
what
a
I'm saying?
bottle.
Well, I wouldn't hit you at your lowest because you're gonna wake up and you still gonna be low. But if I hit you at your happiness, you're gonna wake up. You
No,
still
I gotta
happy.
hit him in the front
You
of the
still
head.
good.
The dreads might cushion the impact.
You're not wrong. These dreads protective, nigga. This shit like a helmet.
Hey, somebody flicked me. No, it was a bottle, bro.
It'd be a long Ciroc bottle, something like really just like
1942. That joint don't
yeah.
break.
Bro,
Like a baseball bat. Wing.
my mama hit me in the back of the head. I was like, yeah, no more. No more.
It don't hurt no more. I'm weak.
Then she hit me in the front. So
when was the that beating you got from your mama when you realized, oh, I'm grown, like she can't really hit that hard?
never.
Oh yeah.
I'm still scared of my mama to this day.
I'm not scared of my mama.
Big pig.
I love my mama. She watches the podcast, but it was like a time when she punched me in my chest at like 15. And I was like,
Yeah, see, my mama ain't never punched.
oh, I'm not scared of you no more.
Oh, no, I'm still scared of my mama. Like, my mom got this tone. She say one thing, I'll be, yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Like, I don't play with Pia.
No, I
don't
don't play
play-
with
you
I
don't
don't
play
play with
with Big
mama.
P.
I don't play with mama for sure, but physically I'm not scared of her no
See,
more.
my mama benefited from like all of us are at least 6'1" or above, and we all at least 230 and above. So it's like she been knew if she punch us, it's not gonna hurt.
Yeah. It's like,
But if she hit us with this broom, it
that's
will.
the difference.
She hit us with this chair, it's probably gonna hurt.
Share.
What was it? SmackDown?
My mama,
Friday Night Smack.
my mother definitely broke a chair over my brother before. Like yeah, she's wild.
She
ain't played.
She a TLC champion. Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah, like she
Table,
definitely.
ladders, and
Like,
chairs.
like my brother was ignoring her on some like, yeah, he was like 17, so he was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit no more, man. You tripping, you bugging, bow.
Hospital. Police.
I'm
EMT.
I'm upstairs. I ain't even see it, bro. I come downstairs, all I see is a broken chair and him on the ground in the fetal position. I'm like,
Oh, he was good.
oh, he wasn't good. He was on the ground and he wasn't good. Bro, I saw that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back upstairs. Yeah, no, I ain't
I
gonna
ain't
be a
getting
part
hit
of this.
next, right?
Look,
Yeah, no, we
you
good.
You don't want to catch that beat next.
You know what that chair broke into? More small weapons. I'm gonna go ahead holler
These
at
are
you.
throwables.
Yeah, like no, I'm gonna holler at you. We up out of here. And she done hit us with brooms. If she find anything and it's throwable,
It's
she lying.
launched.
She lying, bro. She hit my dad with an apple. And apples are hard as fuck, bro. Like them bitches are hard as fuck.
They somehow hard as fuck, but the second you bite into it, that bitch goes spoiled immediately. Like you got to eat that apple
Bro,
immediately.
my man said an apple. You know how hard an apple is? Like, real talk.
Yes, it
Getting
was.
beat
It
with
was.
an
That's
apple
a
gotta hurt.
baseball, G. That's.
It was hard enough to end their marriage. I'm almost certain they got divorced because of that. Like I would have.
They was in the court. Why are you getting this divorce?
You see my head? You see my face? It's a fucking apple, Judge.
Roscoe Jenkins, you know, they had the joints on it.
He had the very first Mac imprint on his head.
Bro, I was sitting there like, and that's the one I seen. Like I saw the apple, bro, and that bitch was in slow motion too. Like when I saw it, I was like,
You know how they be having stuff in slow motion in movies? Do, 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 do.
bro,
Yeah.
like it was one point where like that motherfucker stopped in midair, and I was like, this a BET movie. Like you probably wonder how I got
I
here.
got
Right? You probably-
Let me show you. Like,
and I was like, bro,
Rewind 2 weeks earlier.
I hope this motherfucker ain't, ooh, that bitch in a straight line. And it hit him dead in the,
Bro,
it hit him
90
dead in the
miles.
face, like not like right over here or something, like right here. I was like,
Oh man.
oh yeah, they're divorced.
She got an arm on
sign
her.
the papers, like it's a wrap.
Ready to sign them papers.
And you know how you know it was bad? Because he got hit with the motherfucker. And he just left. He just walked back out the door and left.
Yeah,
I was like,
pissed.
it's a
He was
wrap.
pissed.
Vision was probably all messed up.
pissed.
He was blurry. He was like, nah, man.
right. Blurry.
But I'm
Stars.
happy dad came home. I'm like, damn, dad ain't coming back.
He went to the store for that.
He went to
milk.
the store.
He went to the store for that milk. 2%.
Yo,
Bruh.
I'm dead. That's
That shit was funny. It's funny now. It was funny
yeah,
then,
man.
too.
All of that shit is.
It was
definitely-
funny to me. It wasn't funny to him, probably. I can guarantee it wasn't funny to
I
him.
bet you he can never look at an apple again. Bro. Like, imagine him going into the store. He traumatized.
Bro, I bring it up. I bring it up all the time, bro.
Oh, you terrible, bro.
Bro, at his wedding, I brought him an apple, bro. I was like, when he just got married
Again,
this year, bro, I bought him an apple. Like,
enemies with friends like Mello.
and it was
Bro,
funny because he knew
that needs to
exactly
be a
what it
segment.
was. Like, he knew
That
it.
needs to be a segment.
As soon as I brought him the apple, he looked at me like,
We gonna put it on a shirt
hey, bro,
But it
that's,
gotta be.
that's love.
It gotta be.
with
it
an
gotta
apple,
be a
with an
picture.
apple on the
yes,
back.
I was about to say it gotta be a picture of Mello eating an apple. Nostalgic.
That's some evil shit. Just, a nigga just sitting there eating an apple. You gotta know.
You gotta
like,
send it to your
this
pops,
nigga's
too.
fucked up.
At that point, you gotta send it to him. Hey, I got some new merch.
gonna
in.
have you
Just
shot.
want you to have it.
Bro, everything
Thought
I
about
get him,
you.
everything I get him from now on is going to be something like it's going to have apple with it.
Bro,
Like,
that's terrible.
when they had a anniversary,
This nigga gonna send him an apple
apples
pie.
like
Nah, just a whole basket just full of different. That's sick. And then one gotta have a little dent in it.
bro. You remember this? Look familiar? It was. I remember it to this day. It was a green apple, bro. I know you remember.
Bro,
it.
you know what would be terrible if you like got a whole basket of fresh apples and then one apple that just never died? Scarred for life, bro. Like, he just always gotta look at that joint.
I gotta get one with like a picture of it on his face, like his picture of his face, and just put that bitch on there. Like, yeah, you remember this, don't you?
terrible.
You remember
You are
this?
terrible, dog.
Hey, look, bro. He out the country right now with his new wife, bro. He's enjoying life. I'm proud of him. I'm gonna send him some apples. Like, it's,
That's like punching Alex on his 30th birthday, right? Knock him down. A few notches.
see, I'm not trying to knock him down. I just gotta get this out the way.
So
Because-
they can enjoy the happy.
Exactly.
We're here.
Exactly. See what I'm saying, bro? It's for your own good. Because I wouldn't.
Alex, like, I don't even know if Mello could come to my birthday no more.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's next year. 30's next year. Like
He
you
gonna
got
have
to
two
punch me
different
next
birthday
year.
parties. One with you, one without you.
I don't care which one I'm at. It's a wrap. Like, it's over with.
TLC.
Nigga, like, oh, you gonna postpone it to 32? That's fine.
Look,
That's
bro.
Punch you
cool.
in.
Look, I might not even punch you. I might just hit stick your ass or something. I was like,
Nah,
Boom.
getting hit
Absolutely
stick by a nigga on vacation's nuts.
Yeah, nah.
you
That's-
remember them
that can't be
commercials
good.
where the dude was tackling people in the hallways? I might just
Yes.
hit you with that motherfucker. Like, and full gear too. I might have on the whole helmet and everything.
Coming down the hallway like it's a daggone football practice.
He trying to harm me.
Poor Alex.
Kelly stole my car on vacation and shit. Like, bro, we were about to leave for vacation. This nigga Kelly stole my car and parked it down the street.
What type of... That was your idea?
Because he left the keys in the engine.
We were about to
you was
leave. We were about to leave.
Key in the
What was about to leave? Like, about to leave few minutes? About to leave few hours? Or about to leave...
To my knowledge, we were leaving in about a few minutes, but it got extended because we couldn't know where my car was at.
30 minutes because we was waiting on the Caleb and them to come.
Ah,
Waiting on
yeah.
people to show up at the house. So we
Yeah.
was
So I was under the impression we was about to leave.
You
And
set yourself up.
Yeah, you said that stuff up.
like, he left the keys in the engine.
I probably would have helped with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
Bro.
look, I wasn't even mad. I was like, shit, my car here. Y'all got
You
me.
called the police?
After a minute,
That's the most light-skinned thing.
it took a minute. Like, I kept looking. I was like, nah, my car not gone. And I was like, damn, man, my car might be gone. I was
He
like,
was
shit, that's...
panicking in silence. Like,
I could see Alex doing that,
only
though.
a good 5 of us knew the car was missing. Nobody else in the house knew. So he walked up and down the street, pacing inside, in and out the house. So everybody that knew, we was just sitting there looking. I'm like, you good? What's wrong? He said, no, I'm cool. I'm just looking for something.
Looking for something like you lost your wallet? No, I'm looking for my car. Like,
Bruh.
The next car, the last car pulled up, so we all outside, like everybody ready to go. Alex like, nah, like I can't, my car. So his friend that just came from out of town, like somebody just stole your car. Like he ready to fight everybody on site. Like Caleb don't know no fucking about
Real friends. How many of us have them?
Right.
Is that really real? Because we all in the house.
You are not allowed to judge.
Alex walked up and down the sidewalk. Still don't see the car. It's up the street. He pulled one.
It was behind 2 cars, and it was cleverly behind another Jeep. So when I seen the first Jeep, I'm like, all right, no, that's
that's
my
not my
neighbor's.
car.
That's not my car, and everything. Yeah, they did that one smart.
Oh, Alex.
But the thing about it was, before they sent anybody out, like I was like, man, let me go down the street a little bit farther and see. I'm on the phone 911. I'm like, and they stole my car. It's right here. I found it. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
They stole my car. I found it. You know, the dispatch line was probably after they hung up. This mother, like they was like.
But they didn't have to send nobody else, so they probably just laugh.
You having a nightmare, bro? You good?
No, she just popped up.
Oh, she probably. I don't know what's just happening.
Once he called the police, he had to tell him what was going on.
But I mean, I saw it though. Like, I in that same vein, I had still like, oh shit, my shit down here.
No,
That's wild.
Cause y'all didn't know I called them until I was walking back after I had already like.
it was obvious. Me, Tank, Thomas, and Kelly was watching you.
Oh, so that's the 5 people I gotta keep.
I was about to say.
I got a
Tank,
list now.
Thomas. Who else you say? Kelly, Cricket, and who else? Who's the 5th one?
Yana probably.
Kelly.
No, y'all know what's
Kelly, Tank. No, Kelly, Tank, Thomas, Cricket. Who else you say? Them the 5. Right there. 4, 5. That's what we gotta
Get
get.
'em.
That's a good idea, man.
Steal somebody's car.
He left the keys in the
Like-
ignition.
No, he's still thinking about hit sticking me.
Nah,
Oh, you still on that?
nah. I was thinking about stealing his car. I just didn't want to say stealing his car because it kind of sounds bad.
Oh.
It's unoriginal. It's unoriginal. Somebody already did it. You gotta
moving his car.
See, I did that to Tyree already. I did that like with your
just-
car. With your car. It was he gave Tyree his car and we was at work at Burger King.
Oh yeah, Tyree.
And Tyree
Yeah,
left his
freaking
he left his keys on like the little counter. And I was like, damn.
Is that when he had the blue Honda?
When you gave him the blue Honda.
Well, he bought that. He bought that for sure. But it was. Look, he basically gave me $500.
Yeah. Bro, I definitely
That's another story for another day.
I parked that bitch
we
across
need
the
to,
street at CVS.
No, he probably didn't see it. He probably didn't see it. He ain't like
He
walk
didn't
across.
he didn't see me. He didn't see the car being taken or like he was just like I put the keys right back where he left them. I'm like, bro, Tyree, why is your keys on the counter, bro? That's not smart.
And you said after you moved the car,
Yeah.
you are a piece of work. You know that? I would have been pissed.
Bro, he like, yeah, you right. Bro, like 20 minutes go by, he take his break. All you see is Tyree. All you hear is Tyree. What the fuck, man? I'm in the kitchen flipping burgers.
You are terrible, bro.
Hey, y'all, this Whopper got cheese.
Y'all heard that? You good, bro? You alright? That's
Bro,
wild.
he like, bro, come talk to me on the side.
Oh, not the side combo.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck? What's going on, bro?
You already know what's going on. You
Bruh.
ain't nothing.
I'm like, bro, I'm seeing. It looked like Tyree's finna cry. I'm like, oh man, I feel bad.
Oh.
Damn, I can't even keep it going because it ain't
Like, hey,
fun.
bro, I move. It's right there. I'm moving.
Yeah, bro. I was like, oh man, he ain't
ain't even
react
go
the way I
through
wanted
it.
to. Like, I wanted anger, not sadness. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, I was like, damn.
You see what he be trying to do?
How my conscience fucking with me? Yeah,
You got one of
See,
them?
you are. Look, you are a good guy.
exactly. See, yeah, I'm a great person.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm a great guy. Most of the time. Sometimes.
Hey, look, if you're a
50-50.
woman in distress, Mello's the person to call. If you're one of his male friends, do not call him.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of those is worse. The woman in distress thing is pretty bad too because they be getting off.
Females,
Women be getting off
in regards to what exactly?
in distress.
You
you
gotta be
mean?
more specific on that one. That's
Right.
a broad. That's a broad one.
Exactly.
I get what you're implying, but
Exactly.
you have to explain yourself on that one.
It's subjective.
It's case by case situation.
In distress is subjective to the person. In distress might be, damn, I got $700 in my rent and $600, but I don't want to spend $600 of my own money.
There we go. All right. Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
Not saying I haven't paid nobody rent, because I want motherfuckers to know I ain't paying nobody
Not
rent.
the rent. Not the light bill.
Come on, bro. What's your beef? What's up?
You told me you were gonna punch me on my 30th.
We
bro.
on TV right now.
We on TV.
Why would
This
you,
is recorded.
why would you tell the people that? I ain't paying
I'm
no.
like, just scratch that out.
You see, he didn't deny it.
I ain't gonna lie on television.
Nigga, you lied like 3 episodes ago.
Who?
You got it on camera.
Sound like
Never lied in my life. All I do is tell the truth.
Fair enough. We will. Hey, Cricket. We gonna pull that clip up for this moment right here.
insert video.
Just
like,
insert right there. Just Mello lying and then catching himself right in that lie immediately, and then moving on. That happened.
I mean, was it really a lie then? Like,
Yes, it was.
I said something and I
You
corrected
lied
myself.
and then was like, "Damn, I just lied."
Sounds more like I corrected myself before I lied to the people because I didn't want to lie to them.
That's not the order of operations.
That kind of sounds like what happened to me. Like, I was saying something. I realized that what I was saying wasn't truthful. So I took it back because I didn't want to lie to the people. I wouldn't want to lie to our fans like that. Why would I even do that? Yeah, bro.
fans, do y'all think Mello lies? Answer here.
Absolutely.
Let us know. I mean, shit. I think he's a fucking liar, but
Y'all killing me with this
Hey,
shit.
yeah, that gotta be a poll. Do y'all think Mello a liar? Mello,
gonna
what you
happen.
think? What you think people gonna say? Yes or no?
I don't know, but I know I'm going to quote it with that R. Kelly gif. Y'all killing me with this shit. Fight for my motherfucking life.
Fight for my life.
oh man. All right, we've been here for a minute. It's been a good episode. I really like the energy. I like to talk. It's been a good
Okay.
time. We've spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not a one-time thing. We can definitely tap in now that you're back in the city.
Absolutely.
Anything, we appreciate you for
Never
letting us
seen her
come through.
again. Yeah.
Say that off the episode. It's like, nah.
But this has been episode 33 of the Back Porch Podcast with Bria Spalding, Masters Loading, Doctorate Incoming,
Yes, sir.
Mello, Richie Rich.
Shit, I ain't rich, but I do got an announcement. Which camera we on?
They both on.
Oh, bougie.
Ooh.
They both on. Ooh. Coming in October, we doing this little support an athlete thing. So if y'all know any athletes that's out there that might not want, but need like a new pair of shoes or something, we're gonna take somebody under our wing. We're gonna support them. We're gonna get them some new gear for the season. We're gonna support their dreams. So if you know somebody that might need that type of help,
Just
DM me, let me
them.
know,
Yeah,
and we're gonna get motherfuckers
give them
right.
your pages so they can DM you.
It'll be on the screen. Y'all got this.
Oh, now you putting work on Cricket.
Huh? That's because I love cricket. I support our craft.
It'll be on the screen.
Yeah, it'll be on the screen. Also hit up the pod
Yeah.
page and everything.
You can hit up the pod page too, but like it's definitely something like. Once again, I want to stress this, like for people who need not want. Like if you want a new pair of shoes, I don't give a fuck about you. Like not, but like this is for them people that like they going in the season like. When I was hooping, I had the same pair of shoes all through high school. So like I hooped for all 4 years with the same hoop shoes. So for those people, like somebody who need that and who ain't got nobody back in their dream, like let me know. Like if you know somebody like that, let me know. Once again, you could DM the Back Porch Podcast. We trying to do big things with people, man.
We have a PayPal too, so if you want to donate so we can help more people out, definitely all of that will go right to Mello and his efforts on that one. But that's real dope. I'm fucking with that, Brody. Shit.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you lit.
big things, man, coming on. So obviously, I gotta say it, man. Wear your mask, wear your condoms.
Kelly ain't here, so it's fuck those condoms. Whoever wore them. Alex actually ain't never wore condoms in his life. Bree neither.
Here we go.
No matter how that works.
The expose, like wow, like he just on our heads like
Look,
this,
that's
like,
gonna have to be another episode.
yeah, shit. We might get Bree for another one. Who knows?
Absolutely.
All right, man. We out of here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with everybody. It's coming soon. Episodes every week. This has been the Back Porch Podcast. Mello, Bria, C Murder. We got Lily taking a nap in the background. We gonna be back with it next week.